Hey friends, how are we doing? It is December 2025, uh, December the 8th to be exact. Tis the season to be jolly. Tis the season to be giving. Um, how generous are you going to be this holiday season when you see someone panhandling, someone that you might believe to be homeless? Are you going to give them cash? Or what are you considering if you see someone that is out panhandling and they might need it or they may not need it? That's what our topic is going to be today. Tis the season to be giving. If you have not liked this channel, please like it. I want you to subscribe and share this video. And so you can continue to get updates on when there is more videos like this being posted. This is kind of out of my content today just because I had an experience with someone and myself. I've been homeless, but I never stood on the corner to panhandle or ask anyone for money. I went through other resources, churches or organizations that are supposed to help. So it makes you wonder. With this day and age, things have definitely changed with this presidency, where he's taken a lot of funding away from organizations that would normally help. So now we're going to see more people who are homeless, more people who are panhandling. How are you going to handle this as a Christian? Well, I'm going to bring up two scriptures. One I can think of is one I can think of, but I can't recall where it is. So Matthew 5, verse 42. Give to the one who begs from you, and do not refuse the one who would borrow from you. So the scriptures tell us to give. Um, Scriptures say we reap what we sow. So if you know someone that's in need, I say give to your local church. I say give to a small nonprofit, not a big one, a small one that's local to you that you know are helping people with blankets or shelter or food. Give to those places. If they're out on the corner and they're panhandling, they may need the money. I don't know unless you actually stop and have opportunity to talk to people. I witnessed a lady tonight. Um, I was at the store and I was leaving the store. I was paying for my items, and there was these men at the next checkout, self checkout, and one of them almost knocked me over because they were debating on the price of something. So they draw my attention. After I paid for my items, I went outside and I saw an older lady and a younger lady with two kids. They also draw my attention. The younger lady had on a long black coat and she had two children with her. One had on a pink jacket, one had on a blue jacket, and they were basically asking for money. And I continued on my way and I went on where I was going. Stopped at a second store, then stopped at this third store. And lo and behold, when I passed by the store, there's the lady again with the black coat on, with the two little girls, one with the pink jacket, one with the blue jacket. And she's asking people for money. So as I'm walking up to the door to go into the store, she makes contact with me, but she also is asked two other people, a man and a lady, and they were older, elderly white people. And they were kind enough to go get some cash out of their wallet while they're standing there and give her some dollars. And I thought, she's lying, because her family was just in the store making purchase in Walmart, and her mother or mother-in-law was with her standing outside with Walmart with a bag of things that she just purchased. They didn't steal anything. So I go into the store and um, she looks at me and I'm like, weren't you just at Walmart? And I didn't get an answer. So I just kept going. And I went on and I went in the store and I done some little shopping, a little browsing around. And then I see another lady who looks like her with another long black jacket with two little girls with a pink coat on and another one with a blue coat on. And I'm thinking, Man, you got inside and you got a whole buggy of food really quickly. But it wasn't. It was either her twin sister or sister-in-law. And they're this is an act. You even got the clothes dressed alike. So I know you're lying. So she's shopping with the older man, same older man that I had just seen at the grocery store, at the other store. And I see the older lady who was standing outside with her as well, a couple feet away. They try to pretend like they're not together. So this lets me know that, hey, you're not panhandling because you need it. You're panhandling because you're greedy. You're panhandling because um, you don't want to work, or if you do work, you don't want to spend your money. You want someone else's money. So be careful when you decide to give away funds to someone you think that needs it. And mind your safety. Make sure you recognize where you are. Don't take your wallet out. Just take it out. I've seen people get their wallet and purses snatched as they go digging through. Go to your car, decide what you want to give that person, then walk back over to them and give them a couple dollars. That's probably safer. Don't always give cash if you don't feel comfortable giving cash. Keep a couple of $10 or $25 uh, gift cards that you can buy from the store and give those out. Um, mind that you keep the receipts so you can write them off on your taxes as gifts that you've been giving away. Pray for the person if you don't feel led to give them money or if you don't have any, because everybody don't walk around with cash. Let the Holy Spirit lead you to how to help someone who probably needs it. But it just kind of saddened me. It doesn't sadden me. It discourages me to help people when you see someone who's lying about their need. When I know I was homeless for 12 months with 3 children and I never had the time to stand out the road with a sign and say, give me something. I went to the sources that I knew, like whether they were professors or my college or my job or other organizations that I knew about that could assist me. There wasn't much they would do for me. I end up having to do, just try to make it on my own. My children's school was probably the best resource. They did do a lot more for me than any other organization or shelter. So just keep those things in mind when you're helping someone. Give them resources so they can help themselves. Because what we're doing is we're creating a welfare system of I can get tax free money from you and I don't have to pay taxes on it, but you're paying taxes on it 3, 4, 5 times. When you buy things, when you get paid, and then when you give it to them, whoever, then they don't pay taxes on it. So the world is just in a frenzy where it's going to create a lot more homeless people, a lot more people in need. So the best thing is to get together with your church, decide what are you going to do for your community, whether it's a food closet, a clothes closet, um, make a plan, decide how much you all can donate into it. Sometimes gently use things from your home is good to give and put in a closet like that so someone can come in and pick out what they need. This is the time of the season, Christmas holiday, when people really are panhandling and they want lots of your items for free. And then you don't know, they may go turn around and sell at a yard sale, or they might go take it to a flea market and sell it. I've had things I've given away for free, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I can really use it," but she actually took it and sold it at the flea market, and I was like, that defeat the purpose of me helping you. So you never know what's in someone's heart or their mind. So that's why I say if it's something you don't really care about, just give it away and don't worry about what they're going to do with it. When you give someone cash, the thing in your heart, you go, "Oh, that's my money. I gave them." No, but once it leaves your hands and you put it in their hands, it's their money, and they do whatever they want. I've witnessed different things when it comes to panhandling. I saw a man get out of a car, go across the street to the bushes, get his makeshift cardboard sign, and then stand on the corner. I know a friend who gave someone a tent because he knew this person was homeless and he could use a tent to sleep in. He actually stood in the parking lot and sold it to somebody for $20. Took the money and went bought him a beer, lottery ticket, cigarettes, or whatever he wanted, and that's what he did. And I was like, okay. So it's the same thing with giving out coats or gloves. Make sure that person needs it. Some people say, yeah, they need it. They might give it to someone else. They might stand around and sell it to somebody. So gently use things I say do give away. I wouldn't go buy anything brand new because once a person and the weather changes, you're going to see coats thrown on the ground. I've seen coats hanging in the tree. Throw it on the sidewalk because it's hot. Now I don't need it. I'm going to leave it. Um, so be mindful of how you're helping someone. To me, the best option always is to try to get someone try to help them get a job and a place to stay if they want that. I've met people who don't want a job and don't want a place to stay. So you have to really know how you're helping people. There are people who've been out in the street for years. Their mind has changed. So they no longer think like a person who has a job and a person who has shelter over their head. The mindset has changed. Their spirit has changed. They think that this is like the way it should be and this is where it's going to be. And they are afraid to leave their other homeless friends because they think something's going to happen to them. So it's a lot of things to consider when you're helping people. So just pray, ask God to lead you the best way so that you know that you're helping them to gradually come out of the situation. And if you remember the movie Jamie Foxx was in, where he had a mental condition and he ran away, he was homeless, and they got him an apartment. He ended up leaving the apartment to go back to the street because of the mental capacity of his mind. He had changed. So you have to really think about how we're helping people. Um, we have to deal with the whole person. So it's very, very hard to just help give someone a couple little things and expect that to make their life better. It doesn't always. So um, just be mindful and pray and ask God to help you lead the best you can to help somebody that could be homeless or need assistance. That's it for today, friends. Thank you for hanging out with me. If you have not visited my stand store, the link is going to be in my it's in my bio, and I also leave it in a comment. I am doing a giveaway to my subscribers, so go over and click for the free giveaway. I mean, it's a e-card. You can buy things with it, and I ain't cheap, so it'll be a decent amount of money on there. So that's it. Just go ahead and click on it and enter for the giveaway. We did one for Thanksgiving. We're going to do one for Christmas. And I'm going to try to see if I can have it given away no later than probably December the 22nd and give you time to shop. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great one.